Хорошо, что вы не успели переключиться, потому что мы с вами будем
It's good that you didn't switch off because we are going to discuss very interesting topics. And I think that all topics today and yesterday and before yesterday are good and beautiful and interesting. And I would like to remind you on Positive Hug Days, traditionally, we have a lot of different contests. Some contests, some were more, some were less. This year, we have deployed four big contests. And even yesterday, we've tried to enter them with Victoria Alexeyeva, but we were not able to cover all of them. So today, we're going to speak about all the contests together.
Тимур,
Здравствуйте.
здравствуй.
Okay, hello, Timur. And Timur is going to tell us
Все.
about Payment Village because we are going to learn about it. And I've been collecting a lot of money from this ATM. I don't know for which I will spend them. Well, I will tell them about them tomorrow. Arseny Reutov. Hello, Arseny. Arseny knows everything about blockchain, and Arseny's contest is related with hunting bugs in blockchain. Sarcon method. I don't hear you.
Точно.
Arcona Metaverse.
Твой
Cyril Shipulin, your contest is Ideas Bypass. I remember it from yesterday. So, what is its main idea? I don't remember, but I remember that servers have to be broken and your wall is in TV sets. Tell me, please, more about it. And Sasha Murzina, person who knows everything about artificial intelligence, and your contest is related with this. What is the name of the contest?
отлично.
AI and tech. Okay, tell me please, dear friends, have your competition programs have finished by this moment of time? Have they finished?
Кто-нибудь из участников.
Have anybody surprised you? Some of the contestants.
Давай.
Well, I'll give you some introduction because I'm not just. Well, I've tried to organize contests by roles, but this year they are well self-organized. I would like to say thank you very much to organizers, Payment Village, and they did it without my participation. These people, these beautiful gentlemen and ladies, make these contests in the course of many years, and everything's all right about them. And I just feel this cool thing about the quantity is changing from year to year. But it's not the quantity, but the quantity what is the most important. And this year I could see, well, I've been expecting this machine. Well, we do have certain zones of attraction, like Payment Village ATMs, but you did feel that you've been attracted to this zone.
Да,
And then some things, understandably, very difficult to realize very well and show on this platform, attract attention to it. But this year, we have tried to play on this together with, and you can see them, but still real.
да. И, в общем, хочу сказать,
And I would like to tell thanks to everybody, good contest program, a lot of movement of answering your original question. There was a lot of things that have surprised organizers, night break-ins, morning break-ins.
утром пришел, все было
We've been sleeping. Well, I came in the morning, everything was broken.
отказ в обслуживании, технологии.
I don't know, denial of service, wet floor, .exe, etc.
Кто-то работал, понятно, в своем
Some been working in their own mode. They've been working, and in the end, they've got whatever they've got. Right?
Ну,
Следующий вопрос.
раз уж ты начал,
The next question. Well, if you have started, give me the report.
победителей есть сколько?
How the Payment Village has ended, and what do you give to them? There's a lot of winners, and what can we give to them? Well, Payment Village, we give money. I've seen your money. These are not those money. These are not those money. These are not those money. Those money are given free of charge, but we give real money. Bank of Russia bills, and 150,000 will be given. We had three nominations: hacking of the post terminal and cash office from Azbekavkusa. There was a hack, break the ATM, and online bank.
Онлайн-банк.
And so what? Online bank. Well, this is was the beginning of a niche contest. Online bank
Организаторы шикарно.
and organizers.
Коллеги шикарно
My colleagues have been self-organized very well.
формат, который принадлежит нам. И
They brought real ATM, and
Это не тот,
it's going to be used from year to year.
и
And
Артем помог с
Artyom helped me with post terminals.
Ну, логично разделили вот так, да, POS и кассы.
So logically, it was separated like that. After the cash offices, online bank, they
Банкоматы
they've been partially related. The ATMs have been working together with DBO, with online banking.
выводились из одного места во второе. Кассы не
First and second, the cash offices have not been related with post terminals. And basically speaking, there's also
да.
some peculiarities.
Весь, весь первый день один
The whole first day, one active participant with many years of experience, Victor, I don't know how old is he.
Кстати, вопрос.
Maybe he's 29. I have a question, by the way. I have a question about the age because I've been looking into your contest and I had a feeling that mostly school kids,
Школьники.
school kids,
Да, юные.
school kids,
везде школьники.
young and beautiful. Well, who, if not school kids, who are breaking the ATMs and tilt offices and cash offices? Do you think it's pensioners? Yeah, white-haired pensioners. They go to sports sections, they buy shares, they talk to Vladimir, they talk to me, and young people are hacking everything. It's an old school.
Ты знаешь, всегда есть люди,
We always have people who are coming to us from year to year. They're breaking. And these are the same people, and they take all the prizes. But this year, because we have extended, we never had payment village where simultaneously we had the ATMs and post terminals and online banks and all this together.
прямо
Activities. We had a lot of activities.
неожиданность была.
And unsuspectedness was in the fact that in the course of the first day, Victor was breaking post terminals, and nobody has been breaking terminals from Azbook of Taste. And somebody has cut wires, and half a day we tried to return it back.
Неожиданно под вечер
And suddenly, closer to the evening,
много
a
отчетов.
lot of reports have arrived. We've been sitting there, and we have made a decision
Что мы возьмем
with the Azbook of Kusa that we will take time out for a week.
вдуманно поразбираем отчеты.
Then we will look at the reports, and then we will award winners in this section separately. And right now we have officially announced winner who was breaking post terminal in the course of 2 days. Then we have 3 winners who did this job greatly. But we're going to see them. Yes, we're going to see all of them.
Победители, которые...
And 3 other winners.
То есть получается как минимум 7, да, и это только один конкурс.
So 7, and this is only one. Other colleagues
Главное не количество.
cannot boast with this. The quality is the most important. Arseny, you're gonna be the next one.
С Сашей
Нет,
поговорим.
я ведущий. Я ведущий.
Ты ведущий.
Well,
Перехватил. Ладно, слово Арсений.
okay, the floor is to Arseny. Lead us.
Неудобно?
Продолжай.
I don't feel comfortable.
Арсений,
Okay, Arseny, tell me please.
просто что-нибудь, что
Tell me please something that will surprise Timur in your contest in the course of 2 days.
целая метавселенная.
You have the full meta universe, and in this metaverse, there is a full meta exhibition. I've remembered it. Yes, I wanted to speak about it. That perhaps all these contests, well, I had the most unusual contest. It's called Blockchain Hunter, and it's a continuation of the contest
В прошлом году на стендофе
that we've done last year, the standoff.
The Standoff Digital Art.
Standoff digital art. And the main idea was that we have prepared NFT, we have published them in blockchains, and we put a special vulnerability.
Мы также связались с
Also, we have got in touch with artists who have provided us with their artworks.
Эти NFT были оцифрованными.
And these NFT were digitalized artworks. I know there were kids' pictures.
В этот раз, да, были
Previously, they were not there, but this time, yes, we had kids' artworks,
публиковали блокчейн.
which have been published in the blockchain.
В тот раз
So that time,
было в том, чтобы найти
the main idea of the contest was to find the vulnerabilities in smart contract source code, to find these NFTs. This time, we
установили партнерство с Arcon.
established partnerships with Metaverse,
Приложение дополненной реальности.
application of augmented reality, which also has connection with blockchain. So if you have application from Arcon installed on your mobile phone, then on the screen you'll be able to see some objects and they will have a connection with blockchain.
Мы разместили
So we have placed in the blockchain new NFTs,
появились
Купюры
and
ваши размещать.
you had to place your bills. They would have certain value then.
И поменялся немножко сам конкурс, то есть в первой итерации мы
Then the contest. In the first iteration, we've done the source code became vulnerable. The second objective was to find smart contracts in the blockchain using
нужно было
hints.
применить свои
So we had to apply our skills
способности найти.
in the ability of finding in this big data some good information, proper information, and how fast your people were able to do that. Very fast. All 5 NFTs that we placed were discovered, and one participant, Alexei Yegorov, took 4 NFTs. And by the way, he took 1 NFT during last contest. The standoff.
Досталось второму участнику, то есть 2 победителя.
Another NFT came to another party. What do you mean they took them? Well, he found it and became an owner. Yeah, he became an owner. So just participants have received this NFT into their property. And have they returned them to you?
Сказать, что там
Well,
большой баг, который
there was a small bug which have prevented transfer of this NFT. I have not seen this in tests.
еще раз опубликуем
But I think that we will publish these contracts and we could transfer the ownership on a full scale. How many winners do you have? 2.
Двое?
2. 2.
Я тебя не слышу.
Можно
I couldn't hear you. Can I give you addition?
что
It's very interesting that
уже делает конкурс,
Arseny, in the course of several years, does something related with the blockchain. 3 years.
конкурс конкурентная разведка, который
Then we had competitive investigation contest, and this is very good that in course of this year we have combined the hedgehog with a snake and unthreaded intelligence in technologies of cryptocurrencies and blockchains.
то, как я
And this is something
Да,
там
куда?
вслед-
that I've seen about the competitive intelligence development. We should see the development of the blockchain direction as well. We were able to push it away and then take it and look at what else can be done in the next year.
Молодцы,
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
Хочу про телевизоры.
Well, I would like to speak about TV sets from Kirill Shipulin. Why do you have those TV sets?
Привет.
Hello. Hello.
Это
Yes.
конкурс с
This is the contest with a lot of TV sets. As I've been making jokes, it might seem
Panasonic.
that it's a Panasonic, Samsung, and other TV sets.
Да, ну,
What else do you have out there?
на части
Well, by the way, this is a joke, partially truthful, because some TV sets, somebody have been done something to them.
называется PHDays bypass.
It's Ideas Bypass contest. The contest, I remember this contest since yesterday.
что ты там
He doesn't even understand what should be bypassed. Well, I've tried to explain it. Well, it seems that there's a lot of participants and they're sitting in with notebooks and they're doing something. No ATMs, money are not provided, NFT are not being sold. But nevertheless, the work is being done. And by the way, participants, well, this year, there's great number of participants, more than 101 person. And all of them came here. Not all of them.
Конкурс был доступен
Yeah, the contest was available remotely and somebody have connected from the house. Well, that's understandable. And what was done?
этот конкурс.
And this contest is very similar to,
Они похожи на
well, participants are, they look similar to some criminals or bad people who penetrated into the network and they're trying to get access to different machines. But in our case,
флаги.
participants have been getting flags from 6 specially prepared machines.
Уязвимости были довольно простые.
Vulnerabilities were simple ones. Flags also were hidden not too deep, but the contest is called IDS bypass. IDS is a system which discovers and can prevent those attacks. So if the system has discovered certain attack from the participant,
Его соединения.
it has blocked his connection, this attack,
Его атака.
and he got a message that his attack was blocked.
Тимур, тебе есть что дополнить?
магия телевидения. Вот.
The magic of TV.
Говорил. У нас сейчас...
You've been speaking about it. This is on repeat. The magic of TV. Repeat it.
На правах реклам. Значит, очень интересно, как что
Well, it's very interesting.
у нас Есть конкурсы, которые сложно.
We had contests which are very difficult to be visualized, which are very difficult to explain to Julia, and even more difficult.
Спасибо за комплимент, Тимур, спасибо.
И в этом году
And this year, one of these goals and sub goals was not just to make interesting competition, but also to experiment with formats in such a way so that we would be able to explain contests.
что
Julia. And what Julia has remembered that hackers can break TV from Samsung.
Которые надо
I remember there's also servers that have to be broken, but that's how you see it. And Kirill confirmed number of participants have increased. And the interest of projects have increased, and the chance of getting
припадок из-за
a fit from blinking light, and of course this is the only problem that possibly existed, but nobody had any strokes or feats.
А победителей у тебя сколько? Они их будут?
And how many winners do you have? Will there be awarded 3 first places?
Призы?
Yes, I remember you had monetary prizes, all from ATMs. Sasha,
Интеллекта.
can you give some more intellect, artificial intellect into this team? Yeah, into our beautiful team. What have you done this year for your competitors?
Был целый IT
Well, first of all, we had iTrack.
трек, у нас был день
And in the framework of this track, we had day with presentations, we had stand where we had to try to differentiate a generated face from real picture. Yes, I've seen it, but I have not understood.
нужно было
Should I click it? Yes, we had to find all real images and click them.
статистики, там больше
Statistically, more than 500 participants in the course of the first day were there, and only half of them,
фотографий реальных могут
from half of the images, they can differentiate them, and there's a lot of things to learn from them.
пугать
So
в способностях искусственного
this reality and ability of the artificial intelligence is available. And there was a technical contest which is called CTF.
конкурс.
It was an individual contest for security people who are used to this classical format, and for specialists on DevCon science in order to get more involved in problems of security. We had 8 challenges. All of them were solved, but no participant have solved all of them. And this is wonderful, actually.
У тебя нет победителя, который...
So you don't have a winner who is alone, unanimous one.
Не надо было все 8 решить.
Да, не нужно.
You didn't have to solve all 8 of them. No, you shouldn't. You don't have to.
Был динамический скор.
These were dynamic score objectives. The more participants were solving the challenge, the less it was priced. So those who solve very complicated tasks, they have more points. And of course, definitely, we do have winners. We do have winners.
Что
Plus, what is interesting is that the winner who took the first place, he was solving on his points even yesterday by 6 p.m. And we do know that it's an honest person because he was sitting in iTrack, he was listening to presentations, he was able to solve these challenges, and he has additional intellect.
очень
Yes,
довольно
рабочая сила
значимый
из Индии.
специалист.
it's a very significant specialist, I would say. Very significant specialist and recognizable specialist in the area of AI in Russia, artificial intelligence. And it's not a surprising result.
Ты вот так...
So you let even specialists, but it's not honest because you have gurus and
Опасность.
but this task about that data science specialist doesn't always know about security. Well, he learned, he cleared, and he came and won.
обойти.
And even a school kid could get around him. Yes, and the second place was taken by school kid from Tomsk. Yes,
Томским школьникам.
respect to Tomsk school kids. But why only one? Was he participating remotely? Yes, he was participating remotely. It was online contest. Everybody had the possibility to participate.
Свой конкурс довольно?
How do you evaluate your contest?
Ну, мы в организации допустили пару.
In organization, we have allowed 2 objectives, so we're managing them. Well, you're speaking about a lot of bugs. Well, every first one, somebody is ready to confirm, somebody is not ready. Somebody has a,
Кто-то нет.
somebody will close their eyes, somebody will not.
Это видит гораздо
But the participants, they see less of it than organizers. Okay, tell us about your problems.
Собственно, Спасибо большое участникам, что просто вовремя
Thank you very much for participants that you have noticed it. There was an objective where you had to recognize the cost of the house and you had to,
было там решить.
well, to get a flag, you had to we fixed the coefficients, but we fixed it, and then everybody, we've been solving it. Everything was wonderful and beautiful.
Ну что, мой соведущий, что имеешь сказать по поводу...
What, co-host, what can you say? You stopped me. I have nothing to speak about. What can you speak about the artificial intelligence? Well, basically speaking, the difference between Sasha's contest from other contests is that, as you remember, last year we had Day of Logic, where we have attracted more presentations and divided them 50 by 50 presentations and fan zone. This year, we've done more emphasis on the head zone and less presentations, less of presentations. So
Кирилла не было секции.
Да.
Вот,
Kirill didn't have a section,
и у меня, собственно,
Arseniy didn't have, and I didn't have a section.
про то, как зам...
So making presentation about how to break ATMs, it was not the best solution this year.
Саша, да, у Саши был...
But Sasha, yes, Sasha had a separate hall with people in it, and that's why not many activities,
как около банкомата, да, потому что вся активность Сашиных
because
они не в зале.
interests from Sasha, they have not been sitting, and that's why
Доклады послушать.
this person was able to listen to presentations and break objectives and take the first place, cheap, force, outsource.
мимо залов и выяснила, что
I've been running around your halls and I've figured out that half of listeners are in the corridor. They are not able to fit in.
Они еще пытаются в очереди встать, чтобы попасть.
They are trying to get in the queue to get it. Inside of it, they are solving objectives and they're listening online presentations as well. I think this is not an answer.
это просто искусственный интеллект. Там
It's an artificial intelligence because a lot of smart people is out there. So tell me, please, what's going to happen next year? Next year,
у Тимура неизвестно, а у...
it's unknown. The future is unknown. What about Kirill? There will be a new contest, Ideas Bypass. And it will be Ideas Bypass. And maybe it's going to have some TV sets.
Арсений.
Or maybe something else. What about Seni?
Какие-нибудь еще
I have to think
уязвимости
what other interesting vulnerabilities are
солидарен с Тимуром?
А ты
available. I'm in solidarity with Timur.
хочешь заняться, да, гейм?
Кстати,
Don't you want to go to game?
да. То есть нам нужно
Yeah.
партнера
We will have to find a partner
пойти еще дальше.
and we should move forward. You know, yesterday we've been watched by 50,000 people.
Наверняка кто-нибудь делает.
So please go. Maybe some of them make games.
Вы делаете игры, то мы
Yeah, if you make games, we are open for proposals, especially with the blockchain participation. Okay, Sasha.
Ну, нам на самом деле чутка надо...
Well,
Мы думаем
we are tired of this format and we are thinking about something fresh, new, and interesting.
отдельно. А второе, хочется...
And the second thing, we would like to build up in the standoff in order to have full-scale AI systems which are broken by real hackers and they are out there. We will try
Расскажем в следующем году, наверное, что получилось.
and we'll speak about them next year, what happened and why Payment Village is not inside of the standoff.
Банк.
Там есть банк, там есть даже...
Уважаемый-
There is a bank.
Стой,
There is one with DBO. Really?
там есть ДБО, там есть касса.
Yeah, it has DBO, it has cash office.
Показывает, что, ну вот представь,
And as we can see it from the experience, let's imagine big city,
станций
dozens of workstations,
нет ни времени, ни желания.
and participants have no money or desire to get around and understand how the ATM works, how the cash office works, how the U works. They are shooting from the helicopter, while we have totally different situation. They're sitting next to this ATM and they're sitting there until they will clear the situation. And crossing the hedgehog with the snake, it's possible, yeah, but they are adding to each other. That's why for the second year in a row, we're trying to do it so that these systems will be standing there and there. We're not trying to compare or compete. They do their job beautifully. Okay, wonderful. Friends, thank you very much
Самоорганизовались, насколько
for self-organizing yourself
позволило...
to you
Что ты им позволил самоорганизоваться.
for helping them to get organized. You had wonderful contests. I'm really glad that you have a lot of winners. This is wonderful. This is cool. And next year, you should have even more participants, much more interesting ideas. Success to all of you. Thank you.
Ура!
Congratulations to new PHDays. Hurrah!
Переключайтесь. Нас с вами еще
Don't switch off.
возможные финалы, подведение.
Additional finals will help us drawing the results and several other surprises.